Hola amores, welcome back to my channel. It is Cristina, tu vecina favorita que maquilla, and I am back with another Let's Chat video. And today I will be speaking on the rise of La Chapiadora, SMH. So if you don't speak Spanish or you don't know what a chapeadora is, here is a quick video to explain to you guys what that word means.
Chapiadora. Chapiadora. All right, chapeadora is a gold digger. Like, you're trying to get that money, you know. You guys remember Ruby? You know, she was like the ultimate, the OG chapeadora up in here. But don't get it twisted, like, guys can be, there's chapeadoras too. Chappies have been around forever, and we all know one. You know, I'm just saying. Chapeadora comes from chapa, and chapa means a fat booty. So, I'm just gonna leave it open to interpretation about why that word comes from that. You know, other variations of chapeadora could be chapi chapi, you could be one, a chapeo, you know, and anything else you could add after chapi. You know, just keep adding, that's it. Oye María, estábamos en el party anoche y había un reguero de chapeadores, ahí no se podían dar suelta.
So as you guys could see from the video, these women are basically gold diggers. And you could even go on to say that they are low-key, high-key, just modern-day prostitutes. But of course, they don't like to call themselves that. They feel that they're above, you know, just your everyday street prostitute because, you know, they don't work in a brothel. And you see them, you know, with their nice clothes and their nice shoes, you know, their nice hair, the car, the house, the nice bags, all of that. So they somehow feel that they're above that. And so the art of prostitution, the art of finessing men for money or for material possessions. Of course, this is nothing new. This is something that has been around since the dawn of time. Women have always used their womanly entices and body parts to get things out of men. I mean, that's always been a thing. And this also has been going on, you know, in Latin America for quite some time. But within the within the last decade or so, I would say there has been like this surge in these women. And unfortunately, it has really become a thing in DR. And so this whole new group of chapeadoras has emerged, and it's a problem. Okay, so my family is from Bonao, and my mom's side of the family, most of them still live there, and she told us that she spoke to a friend or a family member of hers a few weeks ago, and they told her, no, ya Bonao está llena de chapeadora. Ya las mujeres aquí ya no quieren trabajar, ya no quieren estudiar, es nada más chapeo que quieren estar. Okay, so basically saying, you know, the women, the young girls especially, they don't want to work anymore. They don't want to go to school. They just want to be, you know, chapeando. For some reason, this has become like, I don't know, young girls' go-to thing now. And so they usually go after like the older tourists that come to the country. So a lot of these European men and sometimes some of these black men that come to the country, if they got money, well, chapean. And also, you know, Dominican men themselves, if they have money, if they're pretty well off, you know, they'll be a target for these women. And a lot of times these guys are men with wives and with families, and these chapeadoras find themselves in some messy situations because you never know whose man you're messing with, and their wife might find out about you and come after you trying to break a bottle upside your head. Okay, some of these women do not play. But you know, it's like I find a lot of them, they like to boast and brag about things like, yeah, I was with your man was buying me this, he was with me last night, you know, I make him happy, you can't do this and that for him, but I can. And it's like, okay, so let's say, okay, this man, he's having fun with you, but yet he still goes home to his wife every night. So if you make him so happy, why has he not left his wife for you? Why he's still with his wife? You know? And it's like, you know, deep down, you wish you was the wife, though. You know, you wish you were her. Because, come on, guys, let's keep it real. We as women, like, who wants to be a man's side piece? Who wants to be the side chick? Who wants to be the woman that has to give her body to a man in order to receive like some type of affection or like money and stuff from him? Like, and these girls that act like what they're doing is totally fine and like, yeah, I'm just doing what I gotta do to get, you know, my money out of these men, blah, blah, blah. But it's like deep down, that has to have some type of negative like effect on a woman's psyche, like in the way she views herself, her self-esteem, and yet they lie to themselves and make themselves believe that this type of stuff is okay because they want the money and they want, you know, the lujo and the fancy stuff. And it's like, what has happened? Because, you know, my mom always talks to me about how women were in DR when she was growing up. My mom was born in the 50s. So, you know, she was in her young teenage adult years in the 60s and 70s. And even then, she said the women were pretty conservative. And of course, there were like prostitutes and stuff back then. And people knew who they were usually, but still, they weren't out there like flaunting it. They weren't out there like just, I don't know, they were very low key. And so, but it's like now these girls, they don't care. You know, they find their target, you know, they latch onto this man and, you know, they get the money for, you know, you see them like getting, you know, their fake boobs and the fake butts and all this stuff. And according to them, they're totally happy with their lifestyle. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I feel like these women are clearly lying to themselves. But I guess that sometimes, you know, the flashiness of money and the material stuff, I guess it temporarily gives them some type of feeling of satisfaction. But it's like, so you're just gonna be chapeando all your life? Like, you're not gonna try to go to school or get a degree or get a job? You know, again, I feel like this is just an easy way out. People just don't want to work for stuff anymore. And it's sad. It's really sad. And, you know, I don't think women doing this will ever end. There's always going to be men looking for this and women supplying it. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's basic economics here, guys. Supply and demand. You know, these men from other countries go so much to DR because they know the supply is there. So it's like, okay, so as Dominicans, what do? We need to talk to our young girls, to our women, and tell them, yo, y'all need to cut this BS out. Like, you guys are better than this. Like, why do you feel that you have to resort to either selling your body or, you know, hustling these men to get these things out of you? Like, why are you lowering yourself that much? Why aren't you putting this to use and using your mind and, you know, going to school or, I don't know, thinking of ways to become entrepreneurs? And like, yes, I know DR it's a third world country. Like, I know the opportunities, I'm sure they're not like a whole lot, but come on, guys. I mean, do something. Don't feel that you have to resort to this type of lifestyle, you know? So again, we got to talk to our girls, you know, instill a sense of value in them, teach them to value themselves, to teach them that they are worth more than just being a man's, you know, dispensary. What's the right word? I don't know. But basically, like, you're more than just an object for a man to use, you know? They should be aspiring to have loving relationships. And if you want more of that, you know, if you want to live a life where you can afford to buy nice things or go traveling, blah, 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 then, you know, work that out together with your man. Like, help your man go, like, push him and motivate him to go to school and to work and, you know, do that yourself so that you can both get to a place where, you know, you're financially secure and comfortable enough to where you can do things together. You know, like, you can still do things the right way, you know. Fast cash, fast money, fast lifestyle that only lasts for so long. Eventually you're going to crash and burn. And then what? What are you going to do once your looks are no longer servicing you anymore? You know, because your beauty only lasts for so long. Well, let me take that back. Like, the youthful aspect of beauty only lasts for so long because you can be older and still be beautiful. Then what you going to do? You're going to still be chapeando at 50 years old? You know, like, you need something to fall back on. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's not just that, but it's just making Dominican women as a whole look bad. And that's another thing that I really don't like. And I saw this clip from this Cuban lady talking about Dominican women and saying how, you know, chapiadoras and stuff, how they're all these, how they don't have no feelings, no morals, blah, blah, blah. But she was like generalizing Dominican women into that. And it's like, okay, hold up now. Most Dominican women on the island are not like this. Most of them are actually self-respecting and don't, you know, give in to that lifestyle. But just from like even comments that I see here on the internet, it's like I see people calling Dominican women like whores and this and that, and that's why all these men are messing with all your women and blah blah blah. And I don't like seeing that either. So it's like we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. And you know, these chapeadoras, they want to keep chapeando. I mean, we can't stop them. But I feel like we can at least start and, you know, tackle it while these girls are still young and tell them, hey, go to school, you know, try to get a job, keep your morals, keep your values. You don't have to resort to that lifestyle. You can still work for things and get the, you know, the material things that you want in life as well while keeping your dignity and your respect, you know. So that was my 2 cents on this whole chapeadora epidemic. Before I end the video, I'm going to include a few memes out that were kind of funny. But if any of you guys have any thoughts on these chapeadoras, leave them in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.